How's everyone doing out there? Anarchy Ash Aubrey here at the XCITE Wrestling's home venue and training hall. Right now, I want to introduce to you XCITE Wrestling's newest student, Jeremy. Jeremy, I'd like you to tell the audience out there your age.
I'm 40 years old.
He's 40 years old and just getting started. So let that be a lesson to some of you out there who may have this as a dream, but haven't really stepped towards it yet. Maybe you think you're too old. 40 years old and just getting started. And to be honest with you, it's up to him to depend on what kind of career he wants to have from here on out. It's all up to him, okay? But right now, today, we are gonna go over 3 basic maneuvers. And they're 3 basic power maneuvers, okay? 1 being the body slam. 2, we're gonna do the suplex, and 3, we're gonna do the sidewalk slam. Now, to begin the body slam, there are a few different ways you can approach and set this up. So let's say, for example, right off the collar and elbow tie-up. So we lock up, boom. What I can do, I already have my left hand and arm going up and over his right shoulder. That's where it's gonna go anyway for the body slam. So the positioning's already there. What I can do from here is I can scoop his left arm up and over my head onto his posting point, which is my left shoulder. Let go of that, okay? So when I drop down to scoop down, he's already posting where he needs to be, and I'm just gonna drop it. He goes down and takes a bump, okay? That's out of the collar and elbow, okay? Let's say I'm working him up from a downed position in the middle of the ring. I want to get him to his feet. Same thing. I want to throw his arm, his left arm, up and over my head onto my left shoulder. I drop down, scoop through the legs, and give him the flat back bump. Okay? Now, another way that prevents you from having to scoop his arm up and over your head, let's say he's feeding into you. Let's say he starts off with his back facing towards you, but like we teach so many of you, when you feed to an opponent, feed towards your right because you're feeding them their left. Same deal, but as he's turning, I'm not gonna waste the time, the motion, to throw his arm up over. All I'm gonna do is drop my head down and make sure to pull his shoulder in. So like so, as you're turning around, he's naturally, I drop my head, he's naturally gonna reach over it anyway. So boom, he ends up right where I want him to post. His right arm on my upper thigh, hip area. So when I scoop him, he's posting not only on my left shoulder, but off of my left hip. Bring him down for the bump. And that's your body slam, okay? Suplex. Suplex that can be applied many different ways, and there are many different versions of the suplex, but today we're just gonna go over the original, okay? So, many different ways you can set this up, but usually what you see is a boot to the gut, which brings the guy down to a bent down position. Okay? From there, you want to make it look intense. You don't want to just walk into it. No, I like to pull the head and pull it up and under the armpit. And his head is going under my left arm, not my right, okay? From there, I can take his wrist, his left wrist, with my right arm, throw it up over my head, and boom. This is one of the places where he's posting. Another place, again, with his right hand on my left thigh, or my left hip area, wherever is more comfortable to him to push off of, so he's not completely sandbagging me. So, boom, And when I'm ready, I want to grab not the complete side, but the front of his hip. And then on their down up motion, we're ready to go, okay? One more time, going this way. Okay, so I'll give you a boot to the gut. Pull you in. Okay, and up we go. And that's your classic suplex. And last but not least, we're going to go over the sidewalk slam. Now again, many different ways of setting this up. I can be picking my opponent up from a down position in the center, and then it's all just how I position myself. I want to get on his right side, okay, like so, wrapping the back of my right arm around the front of his stomach in the waist area. Okay, from there, you notice my footing. I got one foot forward, that's my left foot. I got my right leg directly behind it, okay? From there, I'm taking my left hand and I'm scooping right behind, right above his knee. And he is posting his left hand on my shoulder, my left shoulder, and his right on my right. So right when he feeds, either I pick him up that way, and we come down for the bump. Okay? That's if I were just picking him up from a center position. And I can also drop him for a backbreaker and whatnot. Same setup. It's just a different outcome. If he's feeding into me off the ropes, let's say I'll shoot you off, duck one of my clotheslines, and I'll cut you off with it. Okay, remember not to jump into me, feed into me, it's off that 1 foot you're coming off, okay?
You got it.
So off the ropes we go, duck on my hands. You want to catch him just like that. So off the ropes again. One more time, don't duck it. I'm just sitting out as if I were dropping the leg drop. I don't want to rely on just falling on my hip. Nope. I want to come down on my butt. Boom. Slam him down flat. Just one more time. Cut my line. See how he's posting? Makes it nice and easy for me. Then when we drop, he lets go to take his bump. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are your 3 basic power maneuvers of pro wrestling. You got your body slam, you got your classic suplex, and you got your spine buster. Right now, I want to thank Jeremy for stepping in to volunteer. Look out for this fella in the next few months. He's going to be ready to go. And for all you out there watching, this is Ash Aubrey here at the X. We'll see you next time.